Oh, finally. Is it working? I see one person watching. It took me ages to get it working. Sorry about that, whoever that is. Oh, you've gone already. Oh, what is going on? So no one's there. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, I can see someone's joined. I was late. Look at the state of me. For goodness sake. If anyone's there, please type something in the chat. It took me about 5 minutes to get this stupid thing working. I know there's one person I expect to be here who hasn't turned up, it seems. Please type something in the chat. There's a chat box on the right and there's somewhere to type at the bottom. Oh dear. Well, this is working well, isn't it? Hello. I'm going to make a phone call to the person who I hope is the one who's there. Oh dear.
Jeffrey, I'm sorry, I've had difficulty, but I'm just typing you a message.
Quick, just put anything. Is it you that's actually there now?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
I'm glad it's you. Can you please type something quick, anything?
Well, I've sent you a little message just saying that I'm here and listening.
You haven't. Yeah, but you're not. But we're not in the right place because it's not there. I'm trying something.
Well, it says it's in the live chat column.
Can you see it there?
Yeah.
You're in the wrong place. Can you see me speaking on the screen?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know what to do. Can you see me just typing test? A comment from me. Yeah, so, yeah, I've just seen it, yeah. And it's underneath my message.
Did you put Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Well, I told you, didn't I?
You were lying. Oh, I'll do it again.
Quickly, just put test, just anything.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you type.
You know I'm not good at this.
I know, but just type edit, just bash the keyboard and press enter, please, before someone else turns up. Thank you. Thank you.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Shall I end the call? Sorry.
Yeah, so please, while no one else is here, would you mind just sort of typing replies or I'll just chat away, yeah?
You do, what, and I just ask questions?
Yeah, do whatever you want. Yeah, just try and stay active if you can, please, because thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, there's someone else just joined. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know how to say your name. Can you... Siobhonc. Is that both your names or is that all your first name? I don't know. But thanks for coming. I know I just replied to your comment on one of my videos and told you I was going live. I was about 5 minutes late. Oh, Siobhan. Is that right, Siobhan? I feel so silly. I've never done this before. I was about 5 minutes late, Siobhan, because, well, I don't know, it wouldn't work. I think I have my other browser set to not allow my camera and microphone, which is odd because it worked the other day. It's an Irish name. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I have family from Ireland, so I do recognise the name. Oh, it's nice to see you here. Thanks for coming. So there's two of you now. There's my friend Penny and Siobhan. That's nice. Now I don't know what to talk about. There's one other person, but I'm Hong Kong Chinese. Okay. Oh dear. There's one other person I was hoping to be here. who I text about this. Her name is Kat. I've known her for a very long time, and she said she'll try and make it. I've got some notes to help me with what to say, but first of all, I'm guessing you can hear me okay as you've answered the questions. Penny, are you still there? I just want to know if I'm loud enough or too loud, and is what I'm saying matching up with the audio? It should be. I've got 3 people now. I'm getting so nervous. I need more in the chat so that I have things to say. Let me go to my notes. So, can you hear me okay is the first note. Is the volume okay? This is odd. It's like speaking to yourself because no one can speak back, of course. You can only type. So is the lip sync okay? I'm still here and the volume is perfect. Big G. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, Siobhan, you won't know this, but my friend Penny, who's also here, she always calls me Jeffrey, which I hate, and she knows I do. So she just says it to wind me up. So I deliberately blocked that word from the chat. So if anyone calls me Jeffrey, their messages won't show up. Isn't that fun? So Siobhan, where do you live now then? You're Hong Kong Chinese, so where do you actually live now? Which country, I mean? Why are you laughing at me? Oh, the third person has gone. I don't really blame them, do you? At least they didn't have a go at me and then go. Now, if I need to pause the video to blow my snout or something, how do I do that? I've got a button here, share screen. No, I don't want to end the stream. What can I do then? I can mute the microphone. I don't know how I can mute the video though. So you're actually in Hong Kong. Okay, thank you. I live in Hong Kong. Okay, brilliant. I know nothing about Hong Kong, I'm afraid. But it's nice to see you anyway. And thank you for always commenting on my videos, and to you as well, Penny. Still only got 2 people watching. So what are your Christmas plans? Siobhan, in Hong Kong, do you do Christmas? I have no idea. And Penny, you tell me, what are your Christmas plans? Oh, of course, it was a British colony. I remember, I can't say that, colony. I remember that because it was a big deal on the news. Was it in the 80s when they had to hand it back to China? And there was an uproar about that. I didn't really understand all the other ins and outs of it, whether it was a good or a bad thing. Didn't England have it for 100 years or something in a contract? You celebrate Christmas, excellent. So on the same day, on the 25th, handed back in, it was in 97. I thought it was the 80s. Okay. Penny, tell me what you're doing for Christmas. Even though I know you're away from YouTube, I don't think I've even spoken to you about what you're doing for Christmas. There's only one person there. One of you's gone. It doesn't tell me who's... It's getting too highbrow for you. What's that mean? One of you has gone. I don't know which one. So I can't speak to one of you because I don't know which one it is. Penny, what does highbrow mean? I'm not sure. Doesn't that mean posh? I could send my friend Kat a message, tell her to get on here. I think she would if she was home. This is not easy. I should look at the camera more. Oh, I'm looking at the camera now. I keep looking at my notes and looking at the chat screen. I went to a party at church tonight. Awesome. I'm still here too. Oh, you're both here. That's odd. It says only one person's here. Too intelligent. Well, I am intelligent. You know that. I'm glad you're both still here. I don't know why it shows the viewer count is 1. Maybe that doesn't mean the viewer count. Maybe that means something else. So, right, Christmas plans. I want to know your Christmas plans. I've got nothing planned. It'd just be me and my parents. I don't think I'm even going to have a proper Christmas meal. It's too much stress. So we're just going to sit and talk, I suppose. Maybe we'll play Scrabble. I haven't done that for a while with them. And then on Boxing Day, my nieces and sister are coming over. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't see them very often. So I think both of you here have seen my last video. I know it wasn't really much of a video, was it? I'm going to dance tomorrow during the day, and then my friend Sarah in the evening. So who's cooking the Christmas meal then, Penny? Are you having a Christmas meal? Or are you going to have sandwiches like I'm probably going to have? No plans these 2 days. Stay at home and rest. Sounds like a good plan, Siobhan. This is weird speaking like this. I've never done this. I know I keep saying that. I'm nervous. I think I'm getting more nervous. I'm almost hoping that I don't get anyone else join. I suppose it will be good practice. So, yeah, we'll be in the conservatory, I'm sure, Boxing Day and Christmas Day. We've got a few decorations in there. And I'm sure my sister will bring some silly games with her, keep us occupied. Dad's wife, Leslie, is a brilliant cook. Oh, that's good then. So you don't have to bother with anything, Penny. I think my parents will have a proper roast, maybe a pre-bought one. Oh no, there's someone else joined. Oh, now I'm getting more nervous. Hello, my third viewer. Yeah, I think my parents will have probably a traditional meal, whether it's pre-made or not, and I'll just have my own thing just because it's easier, less stress. You're doing great. Oh, thank you, Siobhan. That's nice of you to say. Penny, am I doing great? Do you agree? You better say yes. I don't watch many live streams. I don't normally see them. I watched one with Pam, who's another subscriber to my channel, the other day, and that was fun. And there weren't many people there, so all the questions were answered. It was nice. I enjoyed that. You didn't, Siobhan? No, I find it bothers me less than it used to not to do traditional Christmas things. Okay. So who's the third viewer I've got? Please feel free to write a message and put up with me being nervous. This is weird. It is weird, isn't it? It would be easier to chat. You're doing really well, Big G. Big G. Oh, you told me earlier you had a new name for me. I think I'd rather you call me Jeffrey. My mum usually would cook. Okay. Last year I was in bed all Christmas Day because I was so sick. That was awful. But the year before, both my parents were ill, so I cooked their Christmas meal. I'm hoping this year will be better. Well, it can't be worse than last year anyway. Baldrick, I know I'm late. That's all right. Thanks for coming, Baldrick. Yeah, I was late as well. I was about 5 minutes late because of technical issues. I had to use a different web browser. I'm not sure what happened, but the old one won't allow my camera and mic to work. Yeah, Baldrick, I'm finding this difficult. I'm nervous. And the more people that arrive, the more nervous I'm getting. So the others have told me, you tell me, what are you doing for Christmas? Anything? Any plans? And can you hear me okay? According to what's in front of me, then my mic level is about right. So that's good. I'm just going through my notes. Yeah, I know someone who I wish would be here, but she's not going to be here. She's going to a neighbour's for Christmas Day, so that's nice. Otherwise she would be on her own. You're staying home, okay. Look, it says how many messages people have written, or it gives you that crown award. It's not how many messages, is it? I think if you write a certain number, then it will show you a reward or whatever that's called. Yeah, so my friend, another friend, or kind of friend, is going to a neighbour's for Christmas Day, so I'm glad about that. So my plans, I'm just reading my notes. My plans I've already mentioned. I think we'll get the Scrabble board out. Actually, that reminds me, I've been meaning to buy a new Scrabble board for years. I don't know why I haven't done it. Probably lack of people to play it with. Hello to my fourth viewer. Oh, so nervous. Pam, hello, Pam. I just mentioned you. Were your ears burning? It's nice to see you here. Thank you. I'm petrified, Pam. The more people that arrive, the harder this is getting. You could do a little bit of festive and have a turkey sandwich. I might do that. If there's enough meat from whatever my mum does, then yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I've got some cheese top rolls as well, which I could use. I was also a bit late as I didn't know what I was doing and came across by luck. Yeah, I spent, well, like I said, 5 minutes trying to get this stupid thing to work. Pam, how are you? Lovely to see you doing this. Thank you. Yeah, it was, yeah, not the easiest thing in the world. I'm guessing you can hear me all right, Pam. The others say that they can. I just opened YouTube to find a morning yoga video to do. Okay. Good idea. I've never done yoga. I don't think I'll dare. Also, someone clicked like. Would the others of you mind clicking the like button, please? I don't know what it does for me, but what it will make me feel better. I'm going to have to put my fan on in a minute. I'm getting hot because I'm so nervous. And I got my light. I got a proper light shining on me, but it's on the minimum brightness because I don't really want to show myself too much. Right, no more messages at the moment. Let's look at my notes again. So, do you still give Christmas cards, people? I got one from Penny. Thank you, Penny. Siobhan, do you do cards in Hong Kong? Is that a tradition like it is here? Everyone gives cards here. I've slowed down how many I give now. I don't really know many people, actually. But, yeah, I haven't sent any to extended family. Lots of reasons for that. But most people send everyone they've ever spoken to a card. Not anymore. Okay. Cheese top rolls. Penny, I like cheese top rolls. Now it's WhatsApp messages. Or in fact, my mother used to send me cards via email as well as real cards. Good, Pam. I'm glad you can hear me okay. My level meter shows it's working well. And the lip sync is okay, is it? I've got my wireless mic here, which is connected directly to the camera. I was going to use my proper microphone, this beast, but it's quite quiet. And I also think it would be out of sync with the video if I used that, unless I could somehow connect it directly to my Pocket 3 camera, which is what I'm using at the moment. Anyway, It's 9 a.m. here. Oh, it is early. I deliberately scheduled this for later in the day because some of my subscribers, like yourself, are from the west of here. So when it's 4 p.m. here, it's more like, I don't know, sometime in the morning. Well, you've just told me, haven't you? 9 a.m. for you. So I wanted to make sure that there was a good chance of American and Canadian people seeing this. -30 is just terrible. Windows are lined with ice. I'm not surprised. The lip sync is perfect. Thank you, Penny. Is that okay still? Is the lip sync still okay? Yeah, it didn't work, did it? 12:25 a.m. here. A.m. as in at night. Oh, you're up late. You're always a late person. I used to be. I used to stay up till early hours of the morning and then get up really late when I wasn't working. But when I was working, I had to get up about 6:45. I should have got up earlier than that. And I was late almost every day. Didn't do very well. And then I would go to bed late. I actually fell asleep at work once. I knew I was going to. I hadn't slept the whole night, and I just knew I was going to fall asleep. And I was working in a lab at the time. So I just sat there. I got a manual out for a piece of equipment I was working on to make it look like I was reading that. But it was like to pretend I was still awake, but I had to sleep. I had no choice. So I opened up the manual, put my head down, and straight to sleep. And the next thing I know, my boss, he slammed a massive piece of wood on the desk right next to my face to wake me up. That was horrible. Let's look at the chat. I enjoyed the views of English coast. Thank you, Pam. How is it to learn to fly one of those? Tricky. It's actually easy because it's made to be easy, and the stabilization is all automatic, so you don't have to worry about that. The only problem with flying a drone or a remote control plane or anything is that when it's coming towards you, the left and right control is opposite. And I used to fly radio controlled planes, not very often, rarely, but I have done it. And that is the worst thing. So if the drone is coming towards you and you want it to go what looks like left, you have to tell it to turn right, because to the drone, it's facing the other way, you see. And that does take some getting used to. But once you've done that, it's really easy. You will pick it up in a few minutes. No work tomorrow. Okay, good. Good for you. Oh, you're starting to chat to each other. That's nice. You fell asleep at work. You haven't told me this. Penny, I haven't told you lots of things. I've only known you about a month. Yeah, I fell asleep at work. I will tell you privately why I was up all night. I have told you part of the story, actually. I won't say it here. It sounds terrible. But let's just say I wasn't on my own. And it's not as terrible as it sounds. Anyway, yeah, it was horrible being woken up with a big bit of wood next to my ear. I never fell asleep at work again. But my boss was cool. He was a very, very funny, nice guy. So it wasn't really a real problem. Well, I've got 4 watchers now. I think everyone who's watching has sent messages, so that's good. So who hasn't seen my video yet, the last one? It's not much to see if you haven't watched it. It's just me flying my drone over the south coast, as Pam just said. And it's not particularly interesting, but I do love the morning light and the way that the clouds look. And it was quite cloudy when I filmed that. I filmed it on 2 separate days. And it was quite cloudy, and that looks nice with the contrast of the sun rising behind the clouds. So even if you can't see the sun because the clouds are blocking it, the sun still lights the sky and the clouds, and yeah, that looks nice. So let's look at the chat. Write something, please. I need questions. Ask me questions. I've got my list of notes. nice video. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you made, yeah, you did make a comment. That was nice. Thank you. Oh, got another watcher. Oh no, someone else. 5 people watching me now. So who's got decorations? I know you have, Pam, because I've seen it in your live stream. You had a Christmas tree behind you, I think. I've got really nothing. I'm at my parents' house. They've got a few decorations in their conservatory, but I think that's it. I've got none in my bedroom. I don't feel Christmas like I used to for various reasons. Some of you know. You could be a photographer. I am a photographer. Thank you. So that's quite a compliment. Oh, the 5th viewer has disappeared. Yeah, I am a photographer. I've not properly professionally trained, but I've made money from it. So I suppose it makes me a professional photographer and videographer. Do you live with my parents? I'm afraid I do, yeah. There's a lot of reasons going back a lot of years. But even if I wasn't living with them now, I would have been for the last couple of years because I've been sick and I needed looking after. I'm all right now, mostly, but yes, I would have had to move back anyway. But I did have a flat once with an ex of mine. Didn't last very long. But so I have moved out, but then I moved back. It's a long story. I had other health issues as well. That's part of that. It's good to have some support. Yeah, I really did need it as well. Loads of appointments to go to. It's all started around mid-2024, and I had no end of appointments to go to. Sometimes it was every day. It was terrible. So my mum was coming with me. One of the things I had was a brain tumor, and it affected my mind, and I couldn't have decent conversations. So I would speak to a doctor, and I couldn't really explain myself very well, or I would answer a question and then forget what I was answering halfway through. So my mum was there to take over for me. So I couldn't have done it without her help. Have you travelled around the UK or further afield? Or where would you like to travel if you had the chance? Thank you for the question, Pam. I haven't been very far. I have been to the USA twice, quite a long time ago. I've been to Michigan. I met a girl there. We got together. This is quite a long time ago. She was still at uni, and she moved her uni to England and got a place to stay somewhere near where I lived then in England. And so we were together for about 3.5 years. So we were going to get married. We got engaged, but that didn't work out. So I went to Michigan to see her. And a couple of years before that, I went to Louisiana, a place called Lafayette, and met a friend. I mostly preferred England, to be honest. I like England. There's lots of really nice places. I've been to Scotland once. I'd love to go again. I went to the Isle of Arran off the west coast of Scotland. It's amazing there. It's very out in the open. It's just countryside, hills and mountains. And I went on a school trip. I would have been about 15. So it's a long time ago. I'd love to go again. I really would love to. It's kind of on my bucket list. But I want to go with someone. So anyone who wants to come with me, let me know. I'll pay. I've been to Switzerland. That was to Geneva, just on a work trip. It was one of the hottest days I've ever experienced. It was absolutely horrendous. I didn't want to go. My boss wanted me to go with her, and I don't know why. The rest of the office had their opinion on why, but I don't think they were correct. I've lost a viewer. I've got 3 now. Anyway, that was a long answer, wasn't it? So if I had the chance, I'll go back to the Isle of Arran in Scotland, and I like to go to the Lake District. I've been there. It's kind of middle England. I like to go there. And also Wales. I love Wales. North Wales in particular is really amazing. And there's steam trains and old mines you can go down. There's all sorts of cool things. And you get sheep crossing roads. Oh, I love it there. I miss it. I used to go as a child with my parents. You find out who your friends are, don't you? What's that in relation to, Penny? What did I say that made you write that? Good that you're stable now. Thank you, Siobhan. Yeah, I'm much better than I was. I've still got some health issues but they're more related to the medication I'm on now rather than the cancer itself, which is daft. I've had cancer in my kidney and my neck, which is still there, and my head. I've had one brain tumour removed, and I had 7 others, and 5 have gone. 2 are probably still there, but they're very small and they've been treated. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. I've got a scan coming up in January, so I'll find out. I managed to buy decorations from Amazon. What don't you buy from Amazon these days? I buy everything from there. In fact, I'm expecting a delivery tonight of a new duvet, just like we had back in the 60s, old paper ones. Do you remember paper chains that you made yourself, like bits of paper, basically? I used to do that at school. We used to sit there at school around Christmas making paper chains. I haven't visited UK before. It's so far away. Yeah, I can't think where Hong Kong is. It must be near China. I know that's a long way away. Well, I hope you manage to come here someday, Siobhan. I travelled to the UK on a school trip in grade 8. It was lovely. Where did you go, Pam? I can guess you probably went to London. Most tourists to the UK will go to London. I mean, it's the place to go. And I used to live near London, so yeah, I do actually like central London. It's very busy. It's not like it used to be, but it's an interesting place, and I do want to go back. Now I live on the south coast, but I can get to London. The train is about an hour and 45 minutes, and then I can walk from the train station to most sort of the touristy type places in London. I've done it before since moving here. Finding out that you have cancer. Oh, let's read your previous question. Yes, definitely, Penny. I think I know why you said that as well. Yeah, you do find out who your friends are. Unfortunately, that's life, isn't it? Try not to judge, though, because they have their own struggles, you know, and their own way of dealing with it. But it doesn't help me, does it? Okay. Grade 8. What age are you in grade 8? Because over here, Pam, we will say primary school or secondary school or something. And I'm not sure what grade 8 is. I think, how many school years are there here? There's primary school is 3 classes, and then junior school is 4, and then secondary school is 5. So you leave when you're 16, I think. Is the weather good in the UK? It's warm-ish for winter. It was around 8 degrees, I think, centigrade. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, and that was this morning. During the day, it's probably no higher than about 10. That's about maybe normal for this time of year. It's been a bit windy, but it wasn't raining. And when I flew my drone this morning, it was only just, it was a bit too windy, but only just, you know, I was able to fly it briefly. We don't get snow. I wish we had snow. We used to get more, but I don't know, for a long time now, we hardly ever get any. And if any we do get, it doesn't settle. It's just too warm, really, which is a shame because I love snow. Use Celsius here too. Good for you. I think the only place that doesn't use Celsius is probably the USA, where they still use imperial measurements, which I think is crazy. What's that, Penny? I'm okay. You have to write that one again, Penny. I don't know what that means. So, Pam, what are you doing for Christmas? Do I know yet? I know your son is there, and can't remember. I know you spoke about this on your live stream. 18. is it still classed as winter? I mean, I know in Australia it's summer now, which is crazy, isn't it? And in Hong Kong, I wouldn't have a clue. So is it still classed as winter? You're disappearing for 10 minutes. Penny, you can't do that. That's very unsociable. I'm very cross. Oh, something I'm not going to say. I don't like about how I'm looking. I can see myself on my monitor. I could probably cover that up. I think I might do, actually. I wonder if I can adjust my video on the fly live as I'm doing this. I'm going to look into that. I'm making food for my son and daughter and going to, okay. Hope your daughter's okay. I watched that video, as you know, about that. Hope things are okay. I've only once been to a Christmas Eve service. It was a long time ago. A good friend of mine at the time and his girlfriend and his parents went to a service. They were Catholic, so I went there. I'd never been to a Catholic service before. It was very different, I'll say. It wasn't what I expected. I won't get into it. I don't want to offend anyone, but it was very odd. I was uncomfortable. It's the only time I've been to midnight mass, they called it. Tomorrow to my parents' farm for dinner. They got a farm. Oh, fantastic. What kind of farm is that, Pam? Is it animals or something else? I love farms. My American ex, her family had a cherry farm. There was lots of cherry farms in the area, but I think most of them disappeared for whatever reason, and their one remained. And I was there, and when they were shaking the cherries off the trees, they actually had a big machine that would literally shake the trees rather than picking the cherries. That was interesting. She's home now and she's getting better. I'm glad, Pan. That's good news. I'm still nervous. I'm trying not to be. I've been doing this for 37 minutes. I was thinking I'll do it for about an hour, but I don't really have a set time. I'll just, I don't know, keep going for a while anyway. Please ask me questions, anything you can think of. Hello, everyone I haven't spoken to yet. I've got 5 viewers. I know a couple disappeared, but it doesn't show me who is actually there. Is there a way on a live stream? Does anyone know how you can see who's actually there and who isn't? It just shows me the number of viewers. So who's got a real Christmas tree, not a fake one? I've got neither. When I was a child, we would have real trees, which I loved that. And now, you don't have a tree at all now. I'm back down to 3 viewers. Oh dear, I shouldn't keep watching. I can't help seeing it. I think I'll cover up that part of the screen so I can't see. So who's got a real tree or a fake tree? When I was young, me and my dad would go down about 15, 20-minute walk to a shop that sold trees and then carry it home. That was great fun. I miss things like that. I live in a tiny apartment, so no room for a Christmas tree. Fair enough. You can get small ones, but can you put it on a tabletop or something? I used to do that, have a small table in my bedroom and put a little tree on that. Maybe next year I'll make more of an effort to do something for Christmas. I do want to. It's difficult with all that's happened this year, with health and with losing someone, and I don't don't feel very Christmassy. And I hate to say it, but I don't know if I'll be here next Christmas. And it's a really frightening thought. I know it's not positive to think that way, but I have my moments of feeling more positive, so I won't talk about that anymore. I'll have to go soon. My wife disabled us. Okay, thanks, Baldrick, for coming. I appreciate it. Have a nice evening, won't you? So, was it a good or bad year for people generally? Let me know in the chat, please. You know well, I think all of you watching know what my year has been like. Which was worse, this year or 2024? Probably this year. I mean, I had 2 major surgeries last year, but I think this year I felt more the effects of that, and then other things happened. I think this year was actually worse. And what plans do people have for 2026? I mean, my plans are, well, hopefully keep getting fitter. I have been getting fitter. I've been doing lots of walking. I want to lose some weight because I put some back on since I've been able to eat properly again, because I wasn't able to for a while. So I put weight back on. I want to lose that. Sure you hear. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate that. I want to get emotional in a minute thinking about that. I should never have said it, should I? Yeah, well, as I was saying, Pam, I am doing better. I'm much more healthy. Things I couldn't do last year, I can do now. And I go on pretty long walks. Recently I walked there and back. It would have been, I'm trying to think, when I walked to Ferring, did I walk back or did I get a bus back? Can't remember. Anyway, it was something like 4 miles. Didn't sound that much, does it? But when you're not doing too well, 4 miles is quite a lot. And I was carrying camera stuff too. And I didn't feel any worse for it. I felt fine. And since then, I've done fairly long walks locally. So I'm doing all right. And as you've seen from my videos, I can carry my big camera and lens around. It's a huge thing. I should show you guys, shouldn't I? Well, it's not really easily gettable at the moment. At the moment. Oh dear. You can tell I'm nervous, can't you? Right, who believes in Santa? Everyone say yes. Hasn't really been a good year. Sorry to hear that, Siobhan. I hope next year will be better. Do you have people you can talk to there? Do you have friends and family in Hong Kong? That's a stupid question, is it? As if Hong Kong would be any different from anywhere else. Sorry. It's my nerves making me say stupid things. So who believes in Santa? Who used to believe in Santa and who still does? I still believe in Santa. No, I don't. Of course I don't. I believe in the spirit of it, if that makes sense. When millions of kids around the world believe in Father Christmas, Santa Claus, it kind of makes it real in a way. And I love that tradition. Do I have to leave soon as son and daughter around? Can't they make their own breakfast, Pam? Tell them to make mine as well. That's all right. I'm glad you were here, Pam. Thank you for coming. I do appreciate it a lot. Too old to believe in Santa. Siobhan, you're never too old to believe in something. Never. I have all sorts of, well, not beliefs, but things about me and how I think that are not normally associated with being an adult. I remember when I was young, well, I won't say what age, I was fairly young, and I would put cookies and milk by the fireplace or by the chimney for Santa. I knew full well he wasn't really real and he wouldn't come and have them. But one year I did it. I don't know, I was trying to have a joke with my dad, really, that I believed in it. And I thought, I wanted him to eat the cookies and drink the milk, I don't know, just for fun, just to play along, but he refused. He just didn't. And I think in his mind, he thought I really believed it and I was serious. So he was trying to make the point that, no, it's not real. And I just wanted him to play along, but he wouldn't. I don't know how old I was. I hate to think. Thank you, Pam. You have a nice Christmas as well. I was wondering about doing this on Christmas Day, but I don't think I will now I've done this. So have a good Christmas and thanks for stopping by. So look at my list again. I'm glad I made a list. It's really helpful. I've done that. I've done that. Oh, I've done that. Oh, I've gone through everything on my list almost. Oh, I'm waiting for a new duvet to arrive. One thing, completely off the subject, I know, but any minute now, someone else will get the door, I hope. There should be a delivery of a coverless duvet. I'm just get fed up with washing my duvet cover and then trying to get the duvet in the cover. I find that increasingly difficult. And there's other issues with it as well, which I won't get into it. But anyway, I thought the best solution is to buy a coverless duvet. So I've ordered one and we'll see how that goes. Ask me questions, please. I need questions. So is this camera sufficient? I mean, it seems all right, isn't it? I've got a tripod here. I can't show you because the camera's on it. But I've just got like the top part of a normal tripod, but it's got its own legs. So yeah, effectively a mini tripod with my Pocket 3 camera sitting on top. And it seems to work all right. And I can connect it direct to the computer. And the mic is wirelessly connected to the camera to keep the lip sync okay. So I think this is quite a nice setup. So I don't need my professional camera, do I? Yeah, I also don't like changing covers. Isn't it a pain? Thank you, Siobhan. I'm glad the camera's good. Siobhan, do you find my friend Penny laughs at me for this, but also with a duvet cover, mine's got poppers, and so bits of the duvet sort of stick out between the poppers, and I just find that really annoying to look at. There's other things as well, like when the duvet moves around inside the cover. That annoys me as well, because then you get these thin bits of just cover with no duvet in there. Do you see what I mean? Do you work now? Poppers, as in press studs, like pop. You push them together like to close the gap rather than a zip. That was one thing I thought of, maybe getting a cover with a zip, but I saw you could get coverless ones, so that's why I thought that would be the best option. No, I'm not working now. I've got my sideline is to sell licenses to my photos and videos. So I've been doing that for quite a long time. Before I was sick, I was doing that. There's not enough to make a living, so I have help from different places. But I've been doing that on and off for a long time now. So I use stock photography and video websites and just license them off. And I get money every month from those. So it's something. It's not a lot of money, but it's something. And I enjoy it as well. Keeps me busy. You're great at asking questions, Siobhan. Thank you. It really helps me doing this. Is anyone else there? Let's look at my thing. Oh, only 2 people. So what else is there to talk about? Let's just keep looking. Has any I was going to say, has anyone blah blah blah, but there's only 2 people, and one of them is probably Penny, who's not here at the moment. Siobhan, do you get to meet some new people recently? I didn't. I had the opportunity. I had 2 opportunities. One was quite a long way from me. Well, it's not that far, but it was a bit of a journey. So I didn't do that, and I didn't know any of them. And the other opportunity was, I don't know, when was it? Sunday, so a few days ago. And just someone I don't know said she's going somewhere not far from me for a coffee with a friend, and do I want to go? And I wanted to, but I don't know either of them. I mean, I just didn't have the nerve to go. I wanted to, but I wasn't brave enough. This is one thing I want to try and do next year, is be braver about such things. I did go and visit someone I hadn't seen before a couple of months ago, and that went okay. So I know I can do it. Now I'm sort of fit enough and well enough to do the travelling, then that's part of the problem. Yeah, and I would like to meet some more people. Have you ever met anyone from YouTube or social media or anything? I mean, that's how else do you meet people these days, unless it's through the internet somehow? I mean, I think everyone that I've known for a long, long time has been from the internet somehow. I think Siobhan, it's just you and me, you know. I think Penny's logged in still, but she's not there. So it's just you and me having a chat, but you can't speak back. You know, I'm an introvert, so yeah, I wouldn't say I'm an introvert, but I'm shy. I'm very shy, so the same effect. I'm not. I'm very self-conscious. So I mean, well, as you can tell from me doing this, I'm very self-conscious, and yeah, so that's difficult when meeting people. I am fairly confident though once I'm relaxed with someone. So if I meet someone and things go really well, then it doesn't take long for me to get a lot of confidence and then to talk naturally and relax. And this is part of why this is so difficult, because I'm speaking to a camera. I'm not speaking to anyone. I can't see anyone's reactions. I can just see what's in the chat, and I have to keep the conversation going, because otherwise it's silent and no one wants to watch. Well, no one does, do they? Everyone's gone. Oh dear. So anyway, yeah, I want to meet some more people. I'm trying my best to make new contacts. That's a good idea, Siobhan. I don't go to church, but my parents do, and I have asked them to look out for someone that maybe I could get on with, you know, because I used to go to church, and often I think you meet nicer people at church for some reason. I don't know, people generally seem just, I don't know what the word is without being insulting to anyone who doesn't go to church, but just seem generally nicer people. I don't know. But I've asked my parents to look out for anyone at their church. I don't really want to go. I used to be forced to sit through church services when I was young, and I don't really want to do that again. I don't know. Maybe I might resort to that. Glad you're back, Penny. Thank you. Siobhan and I have been having a good chat. Oh, thank you, Penny. Glad you think so. No one else thinks I'm doing well, apart from you and Siobhan, because there's no one else here. Well, Pam had to go, and Baldrick had to go. That's 4 people. There was a 5th at one point for a short time. I don't know who that was. Yeah, so we was just talking about meeting people. Yeah, I've joined dating sites in the past, that not successfully at all. I've joined friendship sites. I've been on friendship-related forums. I've had a couple of my exes have been from pen pal websites. So people who say they're not looking for anything more than friends, but yet they are. I've had that before. So I think I've run out of ideas or ways to meet people. I mean, I thought maybe you doing this YouTube channel where I talk more about myself, that maybe I'll find some like-minded people. But well, I have done, haven't I? But not anyone who's local. I feel like I'm mumbling away. Penny, where did you go? Write something. Tell me where you went and why you deserted us for several minutes. I'm still waiting for my duvet to arrive. Just looking at my notes. Where in the UK am I? I'm on the south coast, Siobhan, and the county is West Sussex. The town, it's a village called Rastington. So it's right on the south coast, kind of in the middle of the country, not too far from the Isle of Wight, which you can, if you look at the map of the UK, you can see a little island right at the bottom in the middle. That's the Isle of Wight, and I'm kind of to the right, to the east of that. And I'm very near the sea. It's about 3.5 minutes walk to get to the sea, which is fantastic. I watch the English Premier League, so I only know a few places. Okay, so you're into football. Penny, you're definitely putting yourself out there. I am, aren't I, Penny? Sarah popped round to exchange Christmas presents. Oh, did you? Why didn't you tell her to watch this as well then? That would have been fun, wouldn't it? You know I want to say hello to Sarah. Or did you let her watch me for a bit without saying so? Tell me later. I would ask where in Hong Kong you are, Siobhan, but as I don't know Hong Kong, it wouldn't really mean much. Do you live anywhere near water, near the sea or a river or anything? I love anywhere with water. I just love water. I like drinking water too. But the sea or a lake, the river, canals, anything like that, I really love. I used to join some meetup groups. Yeah, you know, I looked into meetup, Siobhan. I did go on a meetup group once. It was like a walk they did along the seafront several years ago now. And I just did it once, which was really tough. Couldn't do it again. But I've tried to join on the meetup website again recently, but now you have to pay for everything. You can't do anything without paying. And I don't mind paying if I know I'm going to get something from it, but from all I've read, it's impossible nowadays to use. So that's a real shame because, yeah, that would have been a good way to meet people. Let's see. I need a question to answer. I don't live near water, but we have a nice harbour here in Hong Kong. Yeah, there's a harbour. No, it's marina, isn't it? There's a harbour marina, same thing, I suppose. Yeah, there's a few of those not too far from me. I love going to them and seeing the boats. Victoria Harbour, I've actually heard of that. I am lucky living by the sea, Penny, you're right. Yeah, my beach, you think it's lovely? It's shingle though, it's not sand. You only see the sand when the tide goes out. But yeah, just the fact the sea is there is enough, and I don't mind that it's shingle really. It's just not the nicest beach. Not too far away is somewhere called, what's it called? Begins with a W. No, don't know. Doesn't matter. Whatever it's called, it's a private beach and it's very sandy. I've been there just once and it's really nice. It's not very easy to get to. Yeah, and that's not too far away. I don't know why it's sand there and not shingle, because everywhere else along the south coast, well, from here and east anyway, is all shingle. Yeah, talking of harbours, there's a place called Botham, not too far from me, which is it's like a quay, kind of a massive harbour, and there's houses all around this big bit of water that runs into the sea. I love it there. It's fantastic. And when the tide goes low, you can actually walk right across it. There's a proper path you can walk across. That's a really nice place to live. I would like to live there, but I just think it's a bit expensive. You have been to the UK. I was born there. I have no memory of it. Do you know where you were born? Whereabouts? Live about 30 minutes from the nearest beach. I love to walk on the beach when it's cold. Oh, me too, Penny, as you know. And one day soon, I want to do a video doing that. Newham. Penny, you're in the UK. Do you know Newham? It rings a bell. Not sure. I'm not sure where that would be. It rings a bell, though. I've heard of it. Yeah, 30 minutes from the nearest beach. What was I saying? Yeah, I plan to take my action camera because it's waterproof. And we'll do a video walking along the beach when it's really stormy. So when we next get some strong wind and heavy rain, I may do that. Although the microphone, which I would use this one, is not waterproof, but maybe it would be okay. I don't know. But that would be fun to make a video of me struggling to walk into the wind. My phone just went off. Why? I had it on silent, I thought. I'm going to look at it because it's my friend who said she might join us here, and she hasn't. So I want to know what she said. I'm not even home yet, so didn't manage to watch it. Yeah, we noticed. Oh, well. Yeah, 30 minutes. Apparently, I think there's nowhere in England that's more than 72 miles from the sea. So that would be about an hour and a half's drive, maybe. So there's nowhere in the UK that's any further from the sea than 72 miles. Isn't that cool? So you can't really live in this country and not be near the sea, or fairly near anyway. Doable on a day trip. Wow, I've been doing this for over an hour. Yeah, just over an hour now. Well, I've got 2 likes and I've got 2 viewers still. I think I'm going to end it now. I have got a few more notes, but actually not much at all. No, all the rest of it is stuff I've covered already. Yeah, so I've said everything that I planned to say. Jeff, what do you like to do besides photography? And Scrabble. Yeah, I'm quite good at Scrabble, you know. I am. I enjoy Scrabble. I'm not very good at many things like that. I don't like board games much, but Scrabble, yeah, I love it. Well, videos, photos, what else do I like to do? I love music. I tried to learn the piano. I've tried twice in my life. Now that would be a bit difficult because I don't want to bring up cancer again. Sorry, I know it's depressing, but the tumour I've got in my neck is pushing on my spinal cord and it's causing sort of my nerves to be a bit odd. And I've got a bit of numbness in my right hand, so it's hard to press some of the notes on the piano, but I love the piano. So I just read what Penny wrote. Yeah, I love the piano. I want to be able to play properly, but I've never really got to a very good standard, unfortunately, and maybe I will be able to at some point. I don't know. I try to learn the piano too. It's difficult, isn't it, Siobhan? It's difficult to play the piano, but it's great. If you can do it, it's great. But it's probably one of the hardest instruments because you have to do so many notes at the same time. Something like a clarinet, which I did learn briefly. I just self-taught, but I did try the clarinet, and that's easy because you've only got to worry about one note at a time. Piano, you've got potentially 10 notes to get your brain around. It's very different. Guitar, I tried the guitar once, and my mum had one. She was learning it, and I just learned a few chords, just sit there annoying everyone doing this. Yeah, it didn't work out very well. I think the electric guitar would probably be easier and more fun. It says I've only got 1 viewer now, but it said that before when I had more than one. Right, I'm going to end it now. I'm no more relaxed than when I started, I don't think. Isn't that strange? I can feel myself sort of tense, you know. I actually bought a piano at home, but I bought an electric piano, but it was a proper full-size keyboard with weighted keys. I love it. I still got it. I love it, and I hope I can play that again. It was really, really nice. It's very heavy and very big. It's the same because it's full-size keys. It's 88 keys, so a full-size thing, and it's as long as a normal piano keyboard. So, right, I'm going to go, but thank you both. Well, thank you, Siobhan, and thank you, Penny. It looks like you're the only 2 here now. Thank you both for coming and for chatting. It's been fun, and I think I will do this again. Maybe I'll do it on my other channel, Explore with Jeff, because I'll potentially have more watchers. It's not like I've got a lot of subscribers there, is it? I've got about 216, but this one's only got 29, so, you know. Yeah, thanks, Siobhan. Happy Christmas to you too, and Happy New Year. And thanks for your support of my videos since I've been doing them. It's nice to see you here, and thank you for keeping the chat going. I appreciate it. I hope I'll see you again, okay? And Penny, thanks for being there, if you're still there. And I'll speak to you probably on the phone at some point soon, okay? All right. Happy Christmas. Take care. Chat another time. Oh, let me just read this. Oops, my fingers slipped. As I was saying, Jeffrey, thank you so much for doing this. You've been brilliant. Have some come across well. Oh, thank you so much, Penny. Thank you, both of you. Have a good Christmas. And I'll see you soon, I hope. Bye-bye.